Hello viewers, welcome back to my channel. So let's start today's topic. Today also we are discussing about subtraction. We have already done few subtraction problems, but here I wanted to do some more examples with a special case. So we have few questions which we need to approach a different method. Okay, let's see with an example so that you will better understand what I am telling. Okay. So let me write one example problem. The basic structure is same. Here also our minute is bigger than compared to our subtrahend. Okay. So but the even it's a special case. So let's see. 892 minus 397. Okay. So 8 minus 3 is 5. Here we don't write 5. We see what is the neighbor combination. So it's actually a non-borrow combination. Then I can write it as 5 itself. Okay, 8 minus 3 is 5. Okay, and then 9 minus 9 is 0. So I can do direct subtraction. Okay, so before I write 0, I need to check whether it is a borrow combination or not. Yes, of course it is a borrow combination. So I need to subtract 1. So how can I subtract 1 from 0? I can't subtract, right? So when I can't subtract, I need to consider the number as 50. 50 minus 1. So which is 49. Okay, 49. Now remaining part is as it is. 2 plus complement of 7, which is 3. 2 plus 3, 5. So my answer is 495. So that's how we need to solve this type of questions. So whenever we can't subtract or whenever we need to add, if you are not able to add or subtract, then we should take that whole number. Okay, not a single place value. We should consider it as a whole number. Then we need to do add or subtraction. Okay, that's how we need to solve this type of questions. So let me take one more example. 8923 minus 3927. Okay, so let's subtract. 8 minus 3 is again 5. So I am writing as it is because I have here non-borrow combination 0, 0, and here again borrow combination. So when it is borrow combination, I need to subtract 1 from here. Okay, I can't subtract from here, so I will subtract with the whole number, which is 500, which is 500 minus 1 is 499. Okay, and the remaining part is as it is. 3 plus complement of 7, which is 3, which is 6. 3 plus 3 is 6. So the answer is 4996. So let me take one more example. 78,893 minus 58,892. So randomly I choose one more example. 7 minus 5 is 2. 8 minus 8 is 0. 8 minus 8 0. 9 minus 9 0. 3 minus 2 as it is. Okay, it's I didn't take here borrow combination. Okay, so this one answer is 3 minus 2 is 1, but now I will consider reverse. So that is 2 minus 3 I will make it. Okay, yeah. So now it's like a our previous scenario, right? Let's take out 1 from 2000, which is 1999, and 3 complement is 7. 7 plus 2 is again 9. So here whatever the example we did, all are like we are getting positive result. So what about if we get negative result? So when we will get the negative result, when the minuend is smaller than the subtrahend, then we will get negative result, right? Now let me explain about that concept. Okay, if the minuend is small and subtrahend is big, how to solve those type of questions using our Vedic maths. So before we start that one, so I wanted to teach one more thing. Okay, so when you are subtracting some value from multiples of 10, how to do easily, so that I will teach, because we are going to use that topic further. Okay, so let me explain that one first. Suppose if I am subtracting 100 minus 99. Okay, how we need to do using Vedic maths. Directly you can say answer, it's not a big deal. Okay, because as the numbers are very easy, 100 minus 99, which is equal to 1, but I will show you how to do through Vedic maths. Okay, so all by none except last one by 10 means, suppose here you have 9. So how much do you need to add to get 9? 0. Okay, so that we will write in the result. Okay, 0 and all by 9. Okay, last one is by 10, means how much you need to add to get 10. So that is 1. So that's the answer. Okay, as is a very example, you won't understand. Let me take few more examples so that you will better understand what I am telling. Okay, 1000 minus, this time I am not taking 999 something, I took some random number, 789. So all by 9 means we need to apply this except ones column. So how much do you need to add to get 9? For 7 2, for 8 1. Okay, for ones column we need to see, we need to get 10. So how much do you need to add to get 10, which is 8. So the answer is 218. So by using this simple method, we can easily subtract the values from multiples of 10. Okay, so let me take one more example. Okay, 5 plus 4, we will get 9. So 4, and then next position is 3. 3 plus 6 is 9. So 9 plus 0. Okay, and except last one is with the 10. So that means I need to add 1. Okay, so the answer is 4301. Okay, let me take one more example. 10,000 minus 7,892. Okay, so here 2 1 0 and 2 means 8. So 2,108. Okay, I think now you got the concept what I am saying. Okay, how we need to subtract some value from multiples of 10, because we are going to use this concept. So that's why I thought of first I'll share this concept, then we will enter into our topic. So how we can subtract big subtrahend from small minuend using our Vedic maths method. So let me take one example. So I'll try to take one simple example. Usually minuend minus subtrahend is equal to, if it is minuend is big and positive number, we will get the positive result. But here our minuend is small compared to subtrahend, that's why the result we are getting is negative result. Subtrahend is equal to minus a result. So how to solve these kind of questions using Vedic maths? Let me explain through example. So here I am taking some small number, 258 minus 561. Okay, so our minuend is small compared to subtrahend. So how we need to do? Same as it is. So you can't subtract, then you need to add the complement numbers. 2 plus 5, for complement of 5, complement is 5, 7. Okay, so here we have borrow combination, then we need to reduce 7 as 6. Okay, then 5 plus complement of 6, which is 4. 6 complement is 4. Then 5 plus 4 is 9, but before we write 9 we need to check, okay, it's a normal combination, then we can write as it is 9, and then 8 minus 1 is 7. Okay, but this is not our actual answer. We need to subtract this value from the 1000, because it's a 3-digit number, right? We should consider 1 after 3 digits. Okay, so how to do this subtraction we already discussed earlier. Okay, so how to subtract 1000 minus 697, which is all by 9, last one by 10. Okay, so 6 plus 3 is 9, so write down 3. So 3, and then how much you need to add for 9 to get 9, which is 0. Okay, and then 7 plus 3. Okay, so whatever the answer we got, we need to assign the negative sign for this, minus 303. Okay, so that's how we need to solve this category questions where the minuend is small compared to subtrahend, where we will get the answer as negative number. Okay, so that's it for today's class. I hope you got all the concepts. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video. Bye bye. Don't forget, age is a just number. Happy learning.